Welcome back to Living Dayton. It's great to have you with us on a Wednesday. Well, the search is on for the next big idea in the Miami Valley. Holly Allen from the Dayton Area Chamber of Commerce is here to tell you about the Soin Award for Innovation and how you could win $25,000. It's great to have you.
25 big ones?
Yeah, 25 big ones.
It's good to see you, Zach.
It's great to see you as well. You know, we've talked about this many times before that, you know, Dayton was once considered the Silicon Valley of its time, and you know,
right.
There's so many creative people here in this area, and this is really paying homage to that.
Absolutely. Well, you and I were talking that at one point Dayton had the most patents per capita. So that's a pretty remarkable thing for a city of our size. And it's continued. It's not just in our history. It continues today. We have AFRL here supporting Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. There's a lot of really great research going on here, and that has inspired businesses to start here because they have access to engineers and researchers looking for new ideas and coming up with new business ideas.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into how this all works out. So I'm sure there's an application process, which is what we're in right now.
Yes, so the Soin Award for Innovation is really looking for a service or a product, some sort of big idea that has legs, that can help a business move forward. And it's looking at the economy as well. Can that idea blossom into new jobs? And do you have a solid business plan? So the prize, as you said, is $25,000. It also will get you a lot of brand recognition for the business. All you have to do to apply is go to the website, DaytonChamber.org. You're looking at, this is from last year's winner. It's a company called Battlesite Technologies. You might have heard of because it's been in the news a lot this past year for winning the Soin Award. Essentially what this is a glow stick that writes like a crayon, and it can be seen through night vision goggles. So you can imagine in a war environment, you could mark, like this is, mark doors to tell people where it's safe to go through. The enemy cannot see it, but our soldiers on the ground who have night vision can see the markings, and they can communicate with each other in that way. So it took a simple idea and found a way to make almost like a crayon that can be in the battlefield and used by our soldiers. And that was last year's winner, Battlesite Technologies, and they are growing right here in the Dayton region.
That is just too cool.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, what would you say to anybody who's watching right now who's just a creative, innovative person, and you know, they've just never taken that leap of faith to try to put their idea into action and make it work?
Well, I can tell you what Nick Ripplinger, who is the founder of Battlesite Technologies, told me. He said applying for the Soin Award really forced their company, the two founders, to sit down and come up with that business plan to move forward. So if nothing else, it forces you into thinking about that idea as a business idea, and how can you really create something that can move forward and have legs. And so even if you don't win, this is your opportunity to put pencil to paper